So 2B. So in this chapter, they gave you a full declension chart for the nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and vocative cases for second declension singular nouns, masculine and neuter with their adjectives. Right, so we saw that on page 20. We also saw some uses of the cases. So the nominative and accusative we already talked about. The only use of the genitive it gave us was with prepositions showing place from which, and the dative with prepositions showing place where. We'll see other uses for both of those later. So on this translation, we're going to go through the first 3.5 lines. The rest will be on you. But if you look at the last line on this first page, there is one dative here, right? To dendro. Right, so that's a second declension singular dative. And you can't really tell from just looking at the endings here, there's actually a neuter. So neuter masculine will look the same as you know from the chart in the dative singular. Okay, and why is that dative? Object or preposition showing place where? Under the tree. All right, so let's get to the first 3.5 lines here. So homenun dikiapolis elaune tuus bus, hode xantias opistain badis de kai pere to aratron. Okay, the first verb elaune, the subject is the ho word. Notice it's interrupted here by men and un, right? Postpositives can't come first, but they can come between an article and a noun, right? They can come second, even if it means interrupting an article and a noun. All right, so men tells me this is the clause we're going to build upon, right? Un, therefore. So therefore, Dikiapolis elaune tuus bus. So he drives the oxen, not with the steering wheel, but you know what it's talking about. Hode xanthias. So de, linking to the previous clause, and xanthias. Badis de, that's our verb. He walks, and opiston just means behind. Kai pere to aratron, and he carries to aratron. Neuter, the to tells you for sure, and it's accusative and the singular. To aratron will look the same if it was nominative, right? How do I know it's not nominative? Because it's not the subject, right? Xanthias is the one doing the carrying, right? The plow is what's being carried, right? So he carries the plow. Eoligus, soon. Day, so we're linking, right? Hodikiapolis aesage tus bus aes ton agron kai plepe pros ton dulon. So soon Dikiapolis aesage, so he leads in or drives in the oxen aes ton agron into the field. Right, so aes ton agron into the field. So before we saw accusatives, right, being the direct object of the verb, but here object of a preposition showing place toward which, right? That's another use of the accusative. So aes ton agron into the field. Kai blepe, and he looks, pros ton dulon, again accusative showing motion towards, right? Towards the slave. He looks towards the slave, looks at the slave, we could say. Right, so ton dulon, a masculine second declension accusative. Right, so ton wouldn't be neuter, right? Your neuter accusative article singular would be to. Ton is masculine. And dulon, of course, on here is an accusative ending. Right, so toward the slave. Hode xanthias u parison. So de, again, just linking. Xanthias is not present. Right, we saw parison before. Gar, for, because. Bradeos bine. So bine, he is walking. Bradeos, slowly. Right, probably needs a raise. All right, so you work on the less, you work on the rest, I mean to say, and we'll go over it.